Non-profit organizations, especially small and rural NGOs, play a key role in India's development journey. They face many challenges, from lack of funds to building effective teams. Against all odds, they continue to serve their communities, including the most vulnerable and marginalized. Their areas of work include health, education, women's empowerment, child rights, self-help groups and microcredit, livelihoods, environment, agriculture and more. The more effective grassroots organizations are, the faster the pace of our social development. Empowering such non-profits is Dhwani Foundation. For over 15 years, Dhwani Foundation has been dedicated to strengthening India's social sector in partnership with NGOs, foundations, governments and other stakeholders. Some of the biggest challenges that social sector organizations, especially small and rural NGOs face today, are in organizational development, establishing trust and accountability with external stakeholders, sustainability, and meeting donor expectations. We offer capacity building programs, technology solutions, support services and strategic collaborations in the areas of MIS and technology, HR, accounting and finance, marketing and digital media, program planning and supervision, strategy, compliance and governance. We also support implementing best practices to enable effective and impactful operations. A bird's eye view of the NGOs we support.
Abhivriddhi is a non-profit organization with women, children and natural resource management since 1992. They have organized women into SHGs and lined them to banks for financial support. The organization is tirelessly working for child rights and runs a child helpline with the support of government. Asha Deepa is a registered voluntary organization established with a mission to empower persons with disability, women, elderly and children. The organization is undertaking programs for PWDs to build livelihood skills for job opportunities, early intervention and early education project for children with developmental delays, and Santuan Women Helpline for women facing atrocities. Shri B.D. Thatti Annavaru Memorial Charitable Trust works for the welfare and development of persons with disabilities in Karnataka. Over the years, the trust rapidly expanded its work and has reached persons with disabilities including children, youth and adults in 11 districts of Karnataka till date. Bijapur Integrated Rural Development Society, BIRDS, has been working with vulnerable target group families, especially landless, scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, small and marginal farmers and women in selected backward taluks of Bijapur and Bagalkot districts of Karnataka. We work on various socio-economic issues and development of rural poor through diversified developmental activities. Chaitanya Rural Development Society is a registered non-profit that aims at the upliftment and sustainable development of rural poor, empowerment of women, backward and minority communities through education, microfinance, health, environment, watershed development, social awareness and community-based rehabilitation programs. Dream India Network works with the most vulnerable groups of children and adults including destitute men and women since 2011. They care for children's health and education and provide shelter homes for them. Green Dot Trust is a public charitable trust and was established in 2008 with an aim to extend service to the needy and poor people in the region of Mysuru and surrounding areas. They are running a home for the homeless, mentally ill individuals, a daycare for mentally ill persons, tailoring training center for underprivileged women, old age home for the aged and bedridden women, and managing primary health care. ICDSS was started by a group of social workers with primary objective to eradicate poverty and facilitate the process to uplift or improve the lives of the urban poor, rural poor, persons in need and vulnerable to different forms of neglect, stigma and discrimination. IPDP was established in the year 2004, works for the welfare and development of women and children by enhancing economic and social well-being of women and children through programs in the areas of education, health, microfinance, water and nutrition. Institute for Rural Development, Vijaypur, IRD, has a wide range of working experience in ecology, environmental programs, renewable energy, solid waste management, rural sanitation and vermicomposting. IRD is also involved in rural development, skill development of women, SHG formation and livelihood. Maitri Sarva Seva Samiti. Maitri is a registered voluntary organization with 35 years of experience and expertise in the issues related to child right activism, women empowerment, community development, advocacy in good governance, solid waste management, rural and urban horticulture, creation of eco-friendly water and sanitation facilities in rural and urban areas of Karnataka. Nisarga is a unit of Franciscan Sisters of Mary, Hosadurga, committed to the empowerment of children, women, small and marginal farmers by promoting community-based organizations and their capacity building, and for the protection and promotion of environment. Organization for the Development of People is a non-profit, secular and non-political organization established in 1984 and is working for the upliftment of poor and the marginalized through natural resource management, livelihood enhancement, health and sanitation, capacity building programs and good governance in 4 districts of Karnataka since 4th January 1984. Pravartha is a registered voluntary organization established in 1994 aimed at improving the livelihood of the poor farmers, women, youth and children in the North Karnataka region. They follow a people-centered approach in the implementation of all their interventions through formation of sustainable people's institutions. Rural Environmental Awareness Community Help, REACH, began its work in ensuring the community right over non-timber forest producers. It has extended its activities to community health and education, children and women rights, empowerment of rural poor, on food security schemes and employment under NREGA, women property rights and empowerment of Gram Sabhas and strengthening PRIs. Sadhya is a non-voluntary organization committed to provide the highest quality of special education and vocational training to the differently abled children. They mainly work with children from poor socio-economic background and train them in special education, sports and culture, mainstream employment, and make them self-dependent. Sadhana is a voluntary organization committed to the welfare of the people in rural, urban and tribal communities. The organization aims at forming community-based organizations and bring about a positive change through people's participation and promoting the values of equality, commitment, transparency and integrity. Sampada, established in 2014, the Diocese of Udupi became a part of the Cross Bangalore, thus became a partner of Women Empowerment Program in Karnataka. As per their requirements, Sampada started self-help groups and has been collaborating with other organizations for the work of ecology and development of the people. Service Agency for Rural Women and Children is established with a mission to provide vulnerable disabled children, women as well as the elderly with a holistic engagement and empowerment programs to enable equitable growth in the society and ensure dignified as well as healthier lives for them. Seva Bharati. Seva Bharati is a registered voluntary organization established in 2004, transforming the lives and livelihood of neglected sectors of the society. They run extensive programs in 6 districts of Karnataka to enable and empower people with spinal cord injuries and rural women through their systematic interventions. Sevak works with community-based organizations promoting livelihood opportunities, management of natural resources, improving health and education status, protecting the rights of the children, empowerment of women to raise and manage resources independently. Founded in 2000, Vahini Development Society supports social development among poor women, children, small and marginal farming community. They majorly work with farmers in implementing integrated farming system activities, organic farming and watershed development to enhance their income levels. Vidyaniketan, Society for Education and Social Development, strives to improve the lives and livelihoods of individuals and families, especially children and women from low-income groups and underdeveloped sections of the society. The interventions are in 4 key areas: health, socio-economic development, education and environment. Vimukti Ballari was formed in 1999 by rural sex workers to redress their problem and reduction of HIV, STI and improve their social-economic status and adopt a healthy lifestyle. Their main effort is to build their capacity and to create an enabling environment to access their entitlements. Vishala believes that sustainable management of natural resources is the key to improved livelihoods, stable agricultural development, and ecological balances, and has been creating sustainable livelihood for the rural community, leading to their empowerment. WEDS was established in 2002 as a non-governmental organization to promote environment and enhance the socio-economic conditions of women and farmers. As an environment-oriented organization, watershed development programs, soil and water conservation, and sustainable agricultural practices are implemented. They are also involved in microfinance and as manpower agencies for government bodies and local demands.
Working with our committed partners has shown how non-profits can be empowered to overcome challenges and become more effective. Our partners become better equipped to execute critical programs, bringing visible changes at the grassroots. Dhwani Foundation is committed to working with all stakeholders towards an effective and credible social sector and maximizing impact of social investments.